مرحبا طلاب المرحلة الأولى، رحب بكم. اليوم رح ناخذ موضوع جديد وكنا سامعين به، بس نحاول نتعرف على بعض تفاصيله. وعنوان هذا الموضوع Impact of Lifestyle on Health. أخذنا Air Pollution and Health، أخذنا Water Pollution and Health، أخذنا Food Safety and Health. اليوم رح ناخذ Lifestyle and Health. The lecture objective: at the end of the lecture, the students are expected to define lifestyle، تعريف lifestyle، recognize the unhealthy lifestyle، identify unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, obesity, tobacco, smoking, alcohol consumption. All of these are causes of disease. الدايت إذا زاد، الفيزيكال activity إذا قلت، obesity إذا عدنا، tobacco والكحول. أكثر top 5 unhealthy lifestyle. Finally, we will define some terms related to lifestyle. Introduction. Lifestyle is a way of day-to-day behavior. اللايف هو طريقة التصرفات اليومية and functions وعمل of individual in home, job, activity, fun and diet. إذن البيهيفير هذا هو تشوفه عند واحد، ورح تشوف اكو هواية مشتركات بتفاصيل حياته اليومية، بالبيت، بالعمل، بالفن، بالدايت والاكتيفية، تصير على شكل باكج. شوف واحد healthy، واحد unhealthy. طبعا اكو ناس يجمعون between هاي البيهيفير. It is formed in specific geographical, economic, political, cultural and religious texts. اكو effect كبير على الجغرافيا والاقتصاد والسياسة والريليجن والكلتشر. بصورة عامة البيئة الجغرافية تلعب دور باللايف ستايل، حياة المدن وحياة الريف مثلا. الاقتصاد ونوع العمل، الوضع السياسي العام، الثقافة العامة، يعني احنا ثقافة الرياضة عندنا ضعيفة. religious text، المحددات الدينية، مثل احنا عندنا الكحول consumption، عندنا محدد ديني بالحقيقة لهذا unhealthy lifestyle. Lifestyle is an important factor of health and determinant of disease. ببساطة شديدة شوف unhealthy أو diseased patient تاخذ منه history، رح يجمع لك عدة نقاط unhealthy lifestyle. على العكس شوف healthy جامع نقاط ويا healthy lifestyle. Lifestyle is greatly affected by place, time. Why change have occurred on lifestyle. طبعا بصورة عامة اللايف يتغير ويا الوقت حتى بالمودة. دخول التكنولوجيا والهاي الكونكشن والسيارات كثرتها والقعدة على التلفزيون وعلى اللابتوب، كل هذا تغير ويا الوقت. اللايف ستايل ريسك. unhealthy lifestyle include أول شيء unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, obesity, tobacco, alcohol consumption, stress, and drug and substance abuse. طبعا الدراج المخدرات هي أيضا تعتبر من مسببات الأمراض. Today, wide changes have occurred in the lifestyle of all people. The unhealthy lifestyle are used to dominate form of lifestyle. بصورة عامة احنا domination عندنا هو unhealthy. Besides, the emerging of new technologies such as internet, virtual communication networks lead to major challenge of overuse and misuses of technology and threatened the physical and mental health of the activity. The unhealthy lifestyle are the major cause of disease and also death, disease morbidity, death, mortality in the world, but they are all modifiable. الشيء الحلو بيه الجيد إنه we can reverse the clock and return from unhealthy to healthy lifestyle. 5 common unhealthy lifestyle could impact on health. Unhealthy diet أول واحدة include overeating of diet, high in calories, foam, fatty and greasy food, and sweet food, highly flavored food, too pungent food, high salt, usually in the fast food and junk food. هذا طبعا توصيف الأكل اللي احنا يومية، الدليفري وصاج الريف والريزو والتشيكن اكسبريس والشميساني، وهذين كلهن package of unhealthy diet. It is rich in red meat, fatty product, processed and artificial sweetened food, salt, with minimal intake of fruit, vegetable, fish, legume and whole grain. بالمقابل قل الأكل بالفروت والفيجيتابل والفيش واللاجوم and whole grain اللي هي المفروض 70% من الدش. An unhealthy diet، بس شوف الزلاطة تيجي ويا صغيروني واللفة كبيرة، الحقيقة لازم بالعكس، حجم اللفة هو حجم الزلاطة، وحجم الزلاطة هو حجم اللفة. An unhealthy diet is one of the major risk factors of a range of chronic disease. Includes cardiovascular, cancer, diabetes, and other conditions like obesity. Junk foods are typically ready to eat, convenience food containing high level of saturated fat, salt, and sugar, and little or no fruit, vegetable, or dietary fiber. Junk food thus have little or no health benefit. It is estimated that 2.7 million deaths each year occur because of diet with low fruit and vegetable. Globally, such diets are estimated to cause about 90 19% of GIT cancer, 31% of ischemic heart disease, thus making it one of the leading preventable cause of death worldwide. ثاني محور هو physical inactivity. Insufficient physical activity is one of the leading risk factors for death worldwide. It is a risk factor of non-communicable diseases such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, and diabetes. Physical activity is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscle that require energy expenditure, including activity undertaken while working, playing, carrying out household tasks, traveling, and engaging in recreational pursuits. The term physical activity should not be confused with exercise, which is a subcategory of physical activity. That is planned, structured, repetitive, and aimed to improve or maintain one or more component of physical fitness. إذا physical activity غير الإكسرسايز. exercise هو subcategory وهو plan مخطط له structure, repetitive, and aimed to improve maintain one of the common physical fitness. إذا اللايف ستايل هو طريقة عيشك. الفيزيكال اكتيفيتي خطة انت تقوم بيها وتقدر تجمع between the two. وusually اللايف ستايل healthy life style combined with exercise. إذا نحن الأهم هو اللايف ستايل. Work sites, schools, home, and public space have been and continue to be re-engineering in a way that minimize human movement and muscular activity. These changes have dual effect on human behavior. More people move less and sit more. بصورة عامة هاي الموديفيكيشن الجديدة بالحياة هو للراحة، زيادة الراحة وقلة الحركة وزيادة القعدة. Sedentary lifestyle is a type of lifestyle involving little or no physical activity. A person living in sedentary lifestyle is often sitting or lying down while engaged in activity like reading, socialization, watching TV, playing video game, or using mobile phone, computer for much of the day. A sedentary عدم الحركة can potentially attributed to ill health and many preventable causes of death. Insufficient participation in physical activity during leisure time and increase in sedentary behavior during occupational and domestic activity. Likewise, an increase in the use of passive modes of transportation and also be associated with decline in physical activity level. بصورة عامة استعمال السيارات صار مو مثل الدراجات الهوائية. Sedentary lifestyle increase all cause of morbidity المرضى, double the risk of cardiovascular, diabetes, and obesity. An increase in the risk of colon cancer, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, lipid disorder, depression, and anxiety. كل هاي تسويها sedation, sedentary lifestyle. Third problem, obesity. It is a medical condition in which excess body fat has been accumulated on the extent that it may have negative effect on health. People are generally considered obese when their body mass index BMI measure obtained by dividing person weight by square of the person height in meter is over 30 kg متر مربع. The range 25 30 is defined as overweight. إذا كل واحد من يشوف البي ام اي مالته ونقدر نعرف هل انت overweight or obese. إذا 30 obese، إذا 25 30 overweight، جوا 25 إلى 18 هو normal weight. Obesity isn't just a cosmetic concern. It is a medical problem that increases risk of other disease and health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, obstructive sleep apnea, certain type of cancer, osteoarthritis and depression. كل هذه الأمراض، أمراض القلب، السكري، الضغط، عدم النوم، كانسر، osteoarthritis ألم المفاصل، حتى الدبريشن هو يعتبر أحد consequences of obesity. Obesity is most commonly caused by a combination of excessive food intake, lack of physical activity, and genetic susceptibility. It is more common in women than men. بصورة عامة المين أقل من women. Obesity is mostly preventable through combination of social changes and personal choices. Changes to healthy diet and exercising are the main treatment of obesity. Obesity is a preventable cause of morbidity and mortality worldwide. إذا نحن نقدر نقضي على السمنة بتنظيم الأكل وممارسة الرياضة. Tobacco smoking. It is the practice of smoking tobacco and inhalation tobacco smoke, constituting of practice and gaseous phases, particle and gaseous phases. The agricultural product is often mixed with additive and then combusted. The resulting smoke is then inhaled and active substance absorbed through the alveoli in the lung or the oral mucosa. Cigarettes contain nicotine, tar, carbon monoxide, and more than 4,000 other harmful chemicals and carcinogen. Smoking damages almost every organ in the body. التدخين يأثر على جميع أنحاء الجسم and increase the chance of developing chronic lung disease، أمراض الرئة المزمنة، lung cancer، سرطان اللنج، and vascular and heart diseases، أمراض القلب والشرايين. Worldwide, over 1 million people die due to lung cancer each year. It is estimated that cigarette smoking explains almost 90% of lung cancer risk. Smoking can cause cancer almost anywhere in the body, including bladder and cervix in female women. Smoking can make it harder for a woman to become pregnant. It is also affect her body health before and after birth. Smoking increases risk for preterm early delivery, stillbirth, death of the baby before birth, low birth weight, and ectopic pregnancy. Smoking can also affect men's sperm, which can reduce fertility and also increase risk of birth defect and miscarriage in women. Many smokers began during adolescent or early adulthood. During the early stage, a combination of provided pleasure acting as a positive reinforcement and desire to respond to social peer pressure may offset the unpleasant symptom of initial use, which typically include nausea and coughing. الفائدة نوبات هي تفوق مشاكل التدخين after an individual has smoked for some years, the evidence of withdrawal symptom and negative reinforcement become the key motivation to continue. إذن هو يخاف بعد يقطع من وراء withdrawal and symptom. Second-hand smoker, inhaled smoking negatively, can get many of some problem of smoker. As a smoker, اللي يدخن قاعد يمن مدخن. This include heart disease, lung cancer. Children exposed to second-hand smoke have high risk of ear infection, cough, cold, pneumonia, bronchitis, and more severe asthma. Mother who breathe second-hand smoke while pregnant are more likely to have preterm labor and baby with low birth weight. الأم الحامل من تقعد يوم رجلها يدخن بدها يطلع. E-smoking vape are battery operated smoking devices lead to inhale nicotine and vapor rather than smoke. Not much is known about this problem. E-cigarette also expose non-smoker in the second-hand aerosol other than second-hand smoke. Wire contain harmful chemical. Shisha, also called hookah, nargila, water pipe, humble bubble, is a way of smoke tobacco through a bowl and tube. Shisha traditionally contains cigarette tobacco, so like cigarette. It contains nicotine, tar, carbon monoxide, and other harmful chemicals. During one session of shisha, around 16 minutes, the amount of smoke is about more than 100 cigars. Alcohol consumption. النقطة الخامسة. Ethyl alcohol or ethanol alcohol is an intoxicating ingredient found in the beer, wine, and liquor. Alcohol is produced by fermentation of yeast, sugar, and starch. Alcohol affects every organ in the body. It is central nervous system depressant that is rapidly absorbed from the stomach and the small intestine into the bloodstream. Alcohol is metabolized in the liver by enzymes. However, the liver can only metabolize a small amount of alcohol at a time, leaving the excess of alcohol to circulating through the body. The intensity of the effect of alcohol on the body directly related to amount consumed. كل ما تشرب أكثر المشاكل الصحية. Alcohol consumption is linked to a number of negative healthy outcomes as a risk factor of disease and health impact, crime, road accident, and some alcohol dependent. Globally, alcohol consumption caused 2.8 million premature deaths in the year. يموتون من وراء التدخين من وراء الشرب 2.8 million. Short-term effects of alcohol consumption include intoxication, dehydration, slurred speech, gloominess, and delayed reflexes. Long-term effect of alcohol consumption include change in the metabolism of the liver and the brain, liver cirrhosis, and premature death. Alcohol drinking during pregnancy. Alcohol passes easily the mother bloodstream through the placenta and into the bloodstream of the fetus, interfere with the brain and organ development of the fetus. This can lead to fetal alcohol syndrome, FAS, and can cause facial anomaly and low birth weight, stunted growth, small head size, delayed or uncoordinated motor skills, hearing or vision problem, learning disability, behavior problem, and inappropriate social skills compared to same age peer. راح يختلف عند كل ذني بالمقارنة واللي بالعمر. There are more than 3 million people who die from harmful effect of alcohol each year worldwide. هسه راح نشوف ال healthy lifestyle شنو؟ Help to keep and improve people's health and well-being. Many government and non-government organizations work at promoting healthy lifestyle. They include healthy eating like veg, fruit, nut, whole grain, healthy fat, and omega-3 fatty acid. Regular physical activity at least 3 minutes per day of moderate to vigorous activity daily. Healthy, good weight, absent of tobacco, alcohol, bad habit and addiction. هذني أهم 4 نقاط. Improve dietary and physical activity habit is a societal problem. It is required a population-based, multi-sectorial and culturally relevant approach. يحتاج كل أبناء المجتمع وكل الأطياف يدخلون بهذا البرنامج. Eating a healthy diet, increase physical activity and avoiding tobacco use can prevent. هسه حنشوف أهمية الهيلثي لايف ستايل. شوف أهميته بتقليل المشاكل الصحية. أولا رح يقلل 80% من premature heart disease، 80% of type 2 diabetes cases، 400% من كانسر. إذا نحن إذا صرنا بالهيلثي لايف ستايل رح نقلل premature health disease، أمراض القلب المبكرة اللي هو القاتل الأول للهيومانيتي. ثاني شيء رح نقلل من الدايابيتس النوع الثاني بسبب السمنة وهو القاتل الثاني، والقاتل الأخير هو 40% of كانسر. نقدر نسيطر نقلل منه. إذا احنا بمجرد التزام بالإيتينج، المزج بالإيتينج vegetable, fruit, nut, whole grain, healthy fat, omega 3, physical activity 30 minutes per day of moderate vigorous activity, healthy body weight تحافظ على الوزن وتمنع التدخين والشرب والادكشن. راح نشوف improve عالي بالصحة العامة. هسه تقول لي أنا بعدني صغير وما عندي مشكلة. المشكلة يا عزيزي الطالب من تبدي يجيك مريض بين 50 وفوق، مثلنا مثلا مثل الأساتذة أكثرتهم أعمارهم فوق 50 60، صعوبة الوزن مالته يسيطر عليه، صعوبة يسوي physical activity، صعوبة يمتنع عن التدخين. اكو ناس صعوبة يمتنعون عن الكحول، صعوبة ياكل اكل طبيعي لانه يحتاج له شغل وقناعات جديدة. فانت من يجيك واحد عمره 60 سنة ووزنه 100 كيلو، معناها هو عنده زيادة، هذا ب60 سنة معناها عنده زيادة احتمالية الموت تكون أعلى من نفس العمر إذا أقل وزن، أعلى من نفس العمر إذا ما يدخن، أعلى من نفس العمر إذا ما يشرب الكحول. طبعا تقليل الوزن هو combination of الدايت والإكسرسايز. هناك راح يصير عندنا هواية محددات. بصورة عامة تقليل الوزن هو الأهم واحد، إنه هسه نشوف احنا من 4 2 3 healthy eating وريجولار فيزيكال اكتيفيتي والهيلثي بادي ويت، ثلاثة هي واحد. شلون تحافظ على الهيلثي بادي ويت؟ وهذا صعوبة جدا يعني نتحافظ عليه، تحدي كلش كبير. شلون تقنع المريض مالتك بتقليل الوزن؟ يحتاج لك تحكي وياه وتتدخل بحياته الاجتماعية وتنظم حياته، وراح تشوف الفوائد عند تتعدل كل البارامتر المرضية. أتمنى تكون هاي المحاضرة ممتعة ومفيدة ومن واقع الحياة. أشكركم على استماعكم، وإذا أكو أي سؤال لا تترددوا بالسؤال. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.